An alert security guard helped foil a plot to carry out a school shooting in South Whittier.
And sheriff's investigators found weapons in the home of the teenager who made the threats against El Camino High School.
CBS 2's Dave Lopez is live in South Whittier with more. Dave.
Well, Pat, this is certainly a game of what if. What if that security guard had not taken this seriously? What if they hadn't searched that house? And what if the so-called kidding threats really weren't kidding after all?
Oh, no, I'm not a hero. I'm just doing my job every day.
And what Marino Chavez did, a security officer on the campus of El Camino High School in Whittier, prevented what could have been, in the eyes of many, another high school shooting.
Deputies learned that the 17-year-old had an extensive discipline history at the school. They also learned that a Smith & Wesson semi-automatic weapon was registered to his home address.
El Camino is a continuation high school, meaning that the students who attend there had trouble at a previous high school and were placed at El Camino. Enrollment 311 students. Chavez said the 17-year-old was angry because a teacher would not let him wear his earphones in the classroom. And Chavez said he overheard him talking to another student that he was going to bring a gun and shoot up the school in about 3 weeks.
He did say that he was just kidding, that he did not mean it. I said, well, you can't say those things on a school campus. I questioned him and brought him to the office. Then when he confirmed what he had said, then I got the sheriffs involved.
This is a picture of what deputies found inside the home of that 17-year-old whose name cannot be revealed. 2 semi-automatic weapons, 2 handguns, and 90 magazines, each capable of holding 30 rounds of ammunition. All in the open, not under lock and key, and his 27-year-old brother, an Army veteran, told detectives, "They're mine. I brought them from Texas."
One AR-15 was registered to him, and one AR-15 is unregistered, which in California is a felony.
So the brother, Daniel Barcemas, is now in custody. Anybody home? Even though there were 4 cars in the driveway, no one answered the door at the Barcemas Norwalk home. Is that your little brother that made the threats?
No comment. I gotta go to work.
This man, who did not want to be identified, walked down the driveway of that home. He told me that he lives there with his brothers and his parents, but he told me nothing else. Can't tell me anything? Nothing? At the high school, security kept us away, and we were not allowed to talk to any of the students. When we reached a few of them, they said no comment. Since the Florida school shooting, McDonald said his department has received 19 school threats. This is one of them.
A 12-year-old said he was going to do a Florida-style shooting because his teacher took his Oreo cookies away.
The sheriff said they thoroughly investigated. Nothing ever came of that case, but he says it points out to exactly what they face today. And he urged all parents, please be aware of what your children are doing at everything. As for the 17-year-old in this case, he is behind bars at juvenile hall, charged with making criminal threats.